sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
Rodrigo.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
I have no idea how Bry plays. Like actually zero.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
They're saying, I don't know how he plays. I know I need to spy. Put Brandon on the spy.
Now Watson.
Oh.
He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
Bro, how did he go forward?
It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Watson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch you, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage.
How do I not get there and pick that, bro?
Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On first down, Watson.
I did not see
set up the screen to Etienne. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football.
Tell me young Waku bangs that barrel out.
He got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And it
yeah, bro, that makes sense.
Forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Second and 6, just inside the 30. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
What are these spots, man?
Run leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Devine. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. On first down, Devine. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
Bro, how could he not get to him? He's slow, I swear he's slow.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run.
Dive,
really
bro.
Nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Come on, Devontae.
How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
We're simply getting... What am I doing back here?
He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack there by Rasheem Green. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run,
just
and of
whiffed
course,
completely, bro.
This is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Watson's throw.
Why is he switching into Devin Bush? The closest guy was shooting.
There on first. On second down, a run with Etienne. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now a first down throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown make that now for him on the season. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, Watson. He'll find Etienne
Why
in
is
the
that
backfield.
open?
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Watson on 3rd down. Out to his left.
Go get him. Bro, I pressed right stick like 3 times.
Good enough for the first. But nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect him.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jerry Chin picks it off, and the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Bro, McCaffrey is actually slow.
Down as he's up to the 20-yard line.
That's about what you would expect, since they're so efficient at picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Bro, Devontae Adams is right up, and then I just rush.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Throw it, bro. Tremble's wide open. Throw it, bro. Oh my gosh. Kid is sitting in cover 2. They cannot throw the corner out, man.
And now we'll see punter Tyler Newsome. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
He said that, John. Where's my punter?
This is brought in at the 21. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either... And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. But when you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that.
Except 4 wide receivers over there.
They've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play.
Oh, this is taken in.
There's no way that I get good over there, man.
35. It's a big play there for Seattle.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on,
that's
he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And all the way inside the 15 before
He's
they drop
super
it.
Oh yeah, it's bad looks. Because
from the red zone now.
Yeah.
Watson. End zone caught. Touchdown.
Because why did I try to run
Gerald
around?
Everett, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks find a way
Ew,
to stretch their lead.
I got big. That's just a cover too. Like, why would I do that?
And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
I didn't do that. Like, this one's like, my triangle is broken, I swear.
Off the play fake, Devine on the move to his left, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. McCaffrey with a first down and more.
What am I looking at, bro? What am I looking at?
Midfield before going out of bounds.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always
I juked already and get put into a tackle animation.
Can work and finally getting it done.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
My triangle is broken, bro.
Back to throw. Devine.
Bro, like,
this off to his running back,
he's so slow, bro. Oh my goodness.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense,
I just need him to sprint,
assign
bro.
a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
On 1st and 10, Devine checks this down to Hubbard.
That's bad for you, man.
That catch good for only a couple. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Devine. This is caught. Touchdown. Devontae Adams with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Panthers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead is down to a field goal. So after the
John didn't even register my hit, bro. Wow. They just give him the ball in the 40, thanks.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
He runs that John back.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Why is it like this? Everybody's gonna have to shift. You think there's an out route because both of my linebackers are gonna be right next to each other.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. The 20, 10. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Bro, like it's so latency, bro. Like there's so much. I can't hit a field goal.
And that will keep this a 3-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. But just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Reception here by Ruggs.
Why wouldn't Dante? Like they're not staying in their zone, so I don't get.
Before going out of bounds.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Watson on 1st down. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
He was getting jiggy for a second.
A big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just have to say, let's take a knee and go into half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead.
That's so, bro, it didn't register my hit. Bro, like it didn't register my hit.
Let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find
it's just not registering my hits,
ready with
man.
our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running
Do it, bro, what the?
Give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So the false start.
False start, we're literally... False start? We're literally audibling. Bro, what am I playing, bro? Come on, bro.
So false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
We're literally audibling, man.
Devine.
He just missed.
One, but incomplete. So it
Bro.
doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
The defense
Bro.
did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Here's the Panthers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
That's actually scary.
Taken in at the 22. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
They'll get this off to ETN.
What's the flag, bro? Oh, my, illegal contact, bro. I've never seen that. I've never seen that.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson able to hit his.
Are we in zone? How is nobody over there? We're in zone. There's literally someone there.
They'll run with ETN and trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. Going for it. Here's ETN.
Tell me he fell for it.
Boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted
my
from
triangle is
If
broken.
you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Rolling to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And he's got room. And he'll go out of bounds inside.
Just get to walk faster.
78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Bro, it's so delayed. It is so delayed, bro. It's so bad. I can't play, bro.
Point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to... And now Watson throws another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He's going to look deep for more. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Seahawks are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Here's a give to Etienne.
Did he just...
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Watson. Flushed out right. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Watson. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Devin Bush in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
You're just net.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Watson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. Flush to his right.
Jair, go get the ball.
It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson eluding the pressure right.
Jair, catch the ball.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll move him back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Into the secondary, past the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. 133 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a run with McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
I am hungry.
Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. This is McCaffrey on the give. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
From the
no way.
3rd down. Devine, hard throw, incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing.
Did he just drop the ball?
Check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Operating from the gun. Devine. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Did Chuba Hubbard really drop the ball?
And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. After the interception, here's Watson.
Why is he still getting behind
by
him?
Metcalf. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
I swear.
I swear.
I'd actually just want to let him win this one.
Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
The whole field is wide open.
Back to throw, Watson.
If he throws that crossbody pass and no one picks it, bro, how can you throw across the field and nobody picks it, man?
But not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back
he
there.
really dropped the
Not just
ball.
for himself, but to keep the rest of the team
Is he
relaxed
really
too.
only like about?
Again, it's Watson. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 14. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
This is it. This is it.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously caught. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Watson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
I hesitated. I pulled him off of it.
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Stop it. Catch the ball.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
To throw, Watson. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Watson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now Watson. And that's going to be off target and incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but they are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
Oh, wow.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
Henry Ruggs walking, bro.
Bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
I can't keep messing up Rodrigo's stats, let me tell you.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door
down.
Closed, locked.
I got her out.
He's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
I don't know.
So after the touchdown,
That sounds crazy, huh, man?
Kicking off.
Joseph.
And that one will bounce out to the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
How we lose a 5v3? Think about that.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't.
He's got a man, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Panthers, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals.
62. He's ordered. I don't think they lost to him. I think they lost to my boy. Defense. Nah, they lost to my boy Deshaun Watson, let me tell you. But I said, here you go. Have fun. $61 overall. Bro, how did he drop the ball? Like, how did Jumbo drop the ball?
He is ranked number 93 in the league. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Who is that, bro? Who is that, bro? His backup's higher overall than his starter.
Yeah, but he not from Georgia, so he not playing, bro.
Wait, you got the same record. What the? Oh, the Saints are easy, bro. I just shit on them. They are terrible.
Yeah, it's chalked.